Title: The Silence Below. The research vessel, Pelagia, floated above us like a distant memory. 5,000 meters up. 5,000 meters of crushing black ocean between us and the surface. Inside the deep-sea research submarine Abyssal 9, the air hummed with recycled breath and quiet machinery. We were 6 researchers chosen by the Oceanographic Institute to explore a trench deeper than anything previously mapped off the Atlantic shelf. Dr. Mara Kessler led the mission. Calm, precise, brilliant. Raj Patel handled communications. Dr. Eliza Moore studied deep-sea organisms. Holloway piloted. Tamaz Reyes was our engineer. And I was the documentation specialist, the one recording everything. We were supposed to descend for 8 hours, collect samples, capture footage, surface before nightfall. We never surfaced. The descent. The ocean swallowed light within the first hour. At 1,000 meters, the last blue glow vanished. At 3,000 meters, the pressure began to groan against the hull. The metal didn't bend, but it whispered. At 4,700 meters, something changed. Raj frowned at his console. Base is getting static. Solar interference. Mara asked. There's no solar anything down here, he muttered. Static hissed through the speakers. Then silence. No signal in. No signal out. Try the emergency channel. Nothing. Tamaz checked the antenna relay. It's not damaged. It's like something's absorbing the signal. We all laughed at that. Absorbing. Like water could eat radio waves. The trench. When we reached the trench floor, our lights pierced a world no human eyes had ever seen. White crustaceans scuttled across mineral towers. Pale eel-like shapes drifted through hydrothermal vents. Then the sonar pinged. Once, twice, a shape, large, directly beneath us. That's impossible, Eliza whispered. There's nothing deeper. Holloway adjusted the angle. The sonar screen showed a void. Not rock, not sediment. An opening, a deeper hole within the trench, perfectly circular, like something had drilled through the earth. Our lights flickered. Raj tried base again. Nothing, not even static, just a dead channel. The blocking. We attempted to ascend. The ballast system engaged. The sub didn't move. Holloway frowned. We're light enough. Tamaz checked the readouts. All systems are green. We should be rising. But we weren't. We were hovering, as if suspended. Held. Then the compass began spinning. The sonar went blind, and the external cameras shut off one by one. Raj's voice shook. It's not just comms. Something is jamming everything. How? Mara demanded. No one answered. Outside the viewport, something moved. The first glimpse. It didn't swim. It unfolded. From the black void beneath us, something vast stretched outward. Not like a fish. Not like a squid. Like a structure. Segments uncoiling. Limbs branching. But too symmetrical. Too deliberate. Its surface wasn't smooth. It shimmered like oil on water, constantly rearranging itself. Our lights bent when they touched it. Not reflected. Bent. It's between us and the surface, Raj whispered. As if hearing him, the sub jolted. Every monitor went dark. For 3 seconds. When they came back, we were lower. 200 meters lower. Closer to the hole. Day 2. We rationed oxygen. Emergency ascent still failed. The engine roared, but produced no upward movement. Like trying to rise through glue. Raj swore he heard something in the static that briefly returned. Not words. Patterns. Rhythmic pulses. Eliza reviewed the recorded footage frame by frame. In one frame. Just one. The thing outside had an eye. No, not an eye. A circle. Inside it. Stars. Not reflections. Actual stars. As if the night sky was embedded inside its body. The knocking. That night cycle, though time meant nothing down there, we heard it. 3 knocks against the hull. Slow. Measured. Tamaz froze. Holloway whispered, "That's pressure shifting." 3 more knocks. From the opposite side. Then from below. Moving around us. Mapping us. We shut off external lights. The knocking stopped. In the dark, we drifted. And then, the sonar flickered back for half a second. The screen was filled. Completely filled. It was wrapped around us. The realization. Raj finally restored a weak outgoing signal. It lasted 2 seconds. Long enough to transmit 1 image. The last image the cameras captured. The thing, curled around the trench like a spider in a well. Between us and the surface. Blocking every signal. Every path upward. Not attacking. Not crushing. Just waiting. Holding us in its depth. Like a specimen. Day 4. Eliza stopped speaking. She kept staring at the viewport. "I can see shapes in it," she whispered. "What shapes?" "Us." We joined her. The creature's surface rippled. And in the shifting black sheen, we saw reflections. Not mirror reflections. Future reflections. Holloway floating lifeless in the cabin. Raj clawing at a sealed hatch. Me alone. Aged. Still drifting. The images weren't clear, but they felt inevitable. The last attempt. Tamaz overrode every safety protocol. We vented emergency ballast. The sub lurched upward. For 10 glorious seconds, we rose. The pressure alarm screamed. Then everything stopped. Not gradually. Instantly. As if grabbed. The hull shrieked. A sound I'll never forget. Metal bending, not from pressure. From grip. Through the viewport. A single massive segment pressed against us. And within it, that circle. That star-filled void. It pulsed. Raj's monitor came alive one final time. A signal. Not from base. From it. Perfectly clear. A repeating pattern translated automatically by the AI. 3 words. Stay below surface. The ocean above us churned violently on the radar. Storm systems forming out of nowhere. Ships rerouting. As if the creature didn't just block communication. It controlled the boundary. Guarded it. From what? Us. Or something above. The final log. Oxygen 6%. No ascent. No communication. The knocking has returned. But now it's inside the hull. Not dense. Not pressure. Movement. Between the walls. Eliza is smiling at something only she can see. Mara hasn't blinked in an hour. Raj keeps whispering, "It's not trapping us." He finally looked at me and said, "It's keeping us." I think he's right. The last thing I saw before emergency power died. The viewport clearing. The creature unfolding upward. Extending endlessly toward the surface. Blocking. Guarding. And in its vast shifting body. Countless shapes. Submarines. Ships. Things older than ships. All suspended. All preserved. All unable to return. The ocean is not empty. It is sealed. And we are part of the lock now. If this transmission reaches anyone, don't come looking. It doesn't want to be found. It wants to be left undisturbed. And if you try to rise, it will be there. Between you and the light.